Better be a good boy and get ready. I'm, by the way, the city liaison.
Oh, you are now?
Yeah, so officially, so.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'll call this February 13th, 2024 meeting to order. Let the record show that Commissioner Broom is at another state meeting, and that is why he's not here this morning. He was appointed to sit on the Wild Horse board and for the state, and so his meetings overlap today, so. Chair will make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. All right, Chair will also make a motion to approve the consent agenda, A through O.
Second.
Any further discussion? I didn't see anything in there that was different than just normal deal, so. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. All right, public comment. Anybody here that would like to discuss anything concerning the county of any sort? This is your opportunity to tell us what's on your mind. This is not the opportunity for employees to complain, so we can't go there. This is just for the citizens. All right, no public comment. Any general discussion?
Just that we don't have a time that employees can do that, right?
No, we do not have a suggestion box. I don't have anything. All right, so first item on the agenda today is to appoint airport, a seat at the Airport Advisory Board. We do have a letter of interest. Daryl Wilshire is interested in sitting on this position, and this would give you a full board at this point, right? What is our pleasure?
Mr. Chair, I would move to appoint Daryl Wilshire to the Airport Advisory Board, and this appointment will complete the unfinished term through December of 2025.
Second. Any further discussion on that? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Okie dokie. Number two, kind of a short agenda today, except the public hearings, but Resolution 2024-24, resolution ratifying the bylaws of the Moffett County Local Marketing District adopted on February 8th, 2024.
Yeah, I'll just add really quickly. So the local marketing district reviewed bylaws this year and kind of cleaning up. We had one set that was approved in 2016 before the board was seated, and another set that was done but never signed by all three entities. And so we just went through a bylaw review and kind of lined that up with statute for the local marketing district. And so then that goes out to all three of the ex officio entities, and yep. And I believe it was on Dinosaur's agenda as well for tonight. So just kind of cleaning that up. It shortened it a little bit, but followed statute pretty closely. And then just having that in place, new board members throughout time haven't really had guidance
Right.
on what that was.
When does this sunset?
It potentially sunsets in 2025. And so we would have.
The end of 2025?
Yep, if it doesn't get renewed in the election in 2025, November of 2025, then it could potentially sunset, which would leave us without that extra lodging tax coming into our community from people staying outside of our area and putting new money into economic development, investment, marketing, and event support. All right, so Mr. Chair, I would move to approve resolution 2024-24, ratifying the bylaws of the Moffett County Local Marketing District.
Second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We do have a public hearing at 8:45. Neil, you got 10 minutes? You good? Come on. Oh, we'll skip down to item number 5 on our agenda. It is the Office of Development Services. It's Neil Binder, the final release retainage for BHI.
Good morning. Today we are marking the last payment of this courthouse. This is the last part of the retainage that we held back from the previous meeting. Make sure that we got the promises that we were waiting for from them. We have gotten all of those. I feel pretty confident that we have plans in place for the items that still are being worked on. Note that they are warranty issues, not per punch items. So it's against the law for us to hold that money for any longer given time. What we've held back from that was the $50,000 that we spoke about. So to date, our contract amount was $22,437,659.42. What we've paid up to this date is $22,387,659.42, which leaves us that final payment of $50,000. We posted final payment in the Craig Daily Press on February 2nd and February 9th. And no notices of claims or outstanding payments have been received. All lien releases have been received as well.
Well, it'd be nice to get one monkey off your back for sure.
Yeah,
And I'm glad you clarified that these are not punch items that we're waiting on. It's warranty items. There's two different worlds there. So,
absolutely.
any questions for Neil?
Nope. Just noting again, it's not a brand new building. It's a creative retrofit.
Yeah.
And so there were bound to be a few things that we hadn't anticipated, but I think everything pretty much has gone pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you know, with anything, even in new construction, you have these issues. So, you know, you roll with it.
Off subject, but did the gas swap went good?
Yep, so that gas meter got replaced. It was found that we were lacking almost 1 million BTUs in gas supply. And so by adding that, I had a phone call with all of the train engineers of the manufacturer and our engineers that engineered the building, as well as BHI. And everything has been monitored over the weekend. Looks like that's all taken care of. So I think that was the final issue.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody even noticed that we did it. We gave them a heads up, but it
Yeah, nope.
wasn't what we thought.
It wasn't really a dip in anything. So that was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good deal. Mr. Chair, I would move to approve the final settlement with BHI and release the final retainage of $50,000 at this time.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, Senor.
Thank you.
All right, we got 6 minutes. We're going to take a quick recess and we'll come back for our public hearing at 8:45. posted public hearing regarding adoption of Moffett County Module Traffic Code Ordinance, first reading. This item is on today's agenda and was published in Craig Daily Press on February 9th and posted on the Moffett County website. Once the public hearing has been declared, I will ask the Undersheriff, Chip McIntyre, to present the ordinance to the Board of County Commissioners. Once the information has been presented, the commissioners may ask questions or make comments. I will then ask the audience if there is anyone who wants to testify either for or against. Any citizen of Moffett County may testify once the public hearing has been declared and all the information has been presented. For those who want to testify, you'll be asked to approach the commissioner, state your name for the record, and will be given 3 minutes to present your testimony either for or against. The timekeeper will notify the Board of County Commissioner and the speaker that 20 seconds remains before your time is up. No decisions will be made during public hearing. This is an opportunity for you to provide testimony in favor or in opposition of the proposed request. The commissioners have the option of asking questions and answering questions related to the topic during the hearing process. Once all the testimony has been heard, the public hearing will be declared closed and we will go back to regular session. I will refer them back to the Board of County Commissioners for discussion and decision on said proposal. All right, so item number 3, we will go into public hearing, and Mr. McIntyre, you would come. This is ordinance 2024-0326, adoption of model traffic code, first reading.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As you stated, this is ordinance 2024-0326, first reading to adopt the model traffic code. The county has previously adopted the model traffic code. I think originally in 2005 was the ordinance 001. They updated it in 2013. The state updated the model traffic code in 2020. And so what this ordinance will do is take those updates, update them for the model traffic code for the county, taking in all those adjustments and revisions that the state did. Kind of the main reason the model traffic code was originally adopted in 1952. They've made it multiple revisions and updates since then. Like I said, the most recent one was in 2020. And kind of the reason for the model traffic code is for uniformity and consistency throughout the state, so that, you know, municipalities or counties aren't making up ordinances and reference to the traffic code. So it's consistent throughout the state. So if you violate a traffic law here, it's same in Rio Blanco, it's same in Routt County, and not every county or municipality has offsets in that. So kind of the summary, adopting the model traffic code benefits the counties by promoting consistency, efficiency, and alignment with the state law. It's a practical approach that continues to provide for safer roads and better traffic management. And Becky's been working on this for a while to make sure everything was good within the county. So if you have any questions for her, I think she's pretty up to date on it. So.
Okay. You have anything, Becky, to add?
Just briefly, in this, it talks about, it's the 2020 edition of the code, but it's the revision 2 dated July 7th, 2021. Mm-hmm. The state legislature changed the way penalties are for traffic offenses. And a lot of them were once misdemeanors and now they're traffic infractions and they're civil infractions. Well, they're like that. So there's not a possibility of jail anymore. It's more fines. So this latest revision has that in it. So it doesn't have to be printed out by the counties. So that's helpful. And there have to be two hearings on this. This is the first one.
The next one will be 30 days, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Any questions?
None from me.
Me neither.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, so at this time, we will give, you guys see things, we'll give the public an opportunity to come. Again, this is first reading. This is not passing today. It will pass at second reading, right? And so if you either want to testify for or against this bill, please come to the front and we would give you an opportunity. Yes, sir.
I have neither a yay or a nay. I just have a question. I don't even know if it applies to the town.
He has to come up.
Yeah, come up here and state your name for public record.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Ron Eplin, and my question is, and has been for the 10 years I've been in and out of Craig, I've often wondered about 13 South off of Victory. Could I bring up an issue, or does it even apply to what you're?
Yeah, so I don't think this applies. You could bring up a question after the meeting and we can
Okay.
try to answer, but this needs to be either for or against this
I
specific
understand.
deal. Yeah,
That's
but
why
we
I
would love to talk to you afterwards, for
Okay.
sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. All right, anybody else that either would like to testify either for or against resolute or ordinance 2024-0326? One more time. Anyone like to testify either for or against ordinance 2024-0326? Okay, hearing none. We will come out of public hearing and back into regular session. What is the board's pleasure?
Mr. Chair, I would move to approve ordinance 2024-0326, first reading, adoption of model traffic code.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go one more time, and this is planning and zoning, Candace Miller. It's the Lazarus application for exemption from subdivision regulation E-24-01. The same rules apply. Once the public hearing has been declared, I will ask Candace Miller, Planning and Zoning Coordinator, to present to the Board of County Commissioners a request as submitted. Once the presentation is complete, the commissioners may ask questions or make comments. We will ask the public to testify if they would like, either for or against. So you'll have 3 minutes. No decisions will be made in this public hearing. We may ask questions or answer questions concerning this exemption. Then we will come out of this public hearing and go back into regular session to make a decision. So we'll declare this back into public hearing. And Ms. Miller?
Good morning. So I have an exemption application E-2401. Lori Lazarus has a total of 70.18 acres, and that is located on Frontier Road between US 40 and County Road 104. And she is exempting a small parcel of 5.72 acres for the purpose of selling that parcel to a coworker. There is that road, Frontier Road, that runs kind of split. So Lori Lazarus has a total of 70 acres that she owns. If you look into it, it's broken down into lots, but she owns all of it. So it was platted as one full parcel. And so this is a road. It is considered, it's not a private road. It is dedicated to use of the public. So there is access for this smaller parcel. And then it also connects that highway and the county road. And I have a larger plat map there for you. It's not the final Mylars. They'll bring that in this afternoon for signature. But in case you wanted to look at a bigger map, I know the small one is pretty tiny. And this is the first exemption on this property, so.
So is that, would that be a well on that or no? Is there a well on the 5 acres?
There is not a well,
There's no.
and they're aware that
Yeah.
what they need to do to get one.
I was just curious if there was already one. Because even on, when she subdivides that, on the 29-acre lot, unless that other one's connected, she wouldn't be able to do it?
So, well, so she's, the way that the way he platted it, this is all actually considered one, sorry, one parcel
Oh, okay.
that's
Okay,
split. So
gotcha.
when he has it as, this lot, this is actually, this was all
Both
her
sides of the
parcel.
road.
Yeah.
I got you.
So it's a little confusing to the way he did it,
Yeah,
but
how you platted it out,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Any questions?
No,
Okay.
and the planning board
Approved.
reviewed it.
they reviewed and approved.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Anybody in the public would like to testify either for or against this Lazarus application for exemption of subdivision regulation of E-24-01? One more time. This is your last chance. All right, hearing none. We will move on. We will come out of public hearing and back into regular session. What is our pleasure?
Mr. Chair, I would move to approve the Lazarus application for exemption from subdivision regulations E-24-01 as presented.
Chair will second. Any further discussion? Nope. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. All right, thank you. Well, that is all that we had on our agenda for this morning. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in a couple Tuesdays.